Good morning, my people, and welcome to the next Play 6-7. I'm your host, Darkel, and thank you for being here. I want to ask that you please like, share, and subscribe. It's always free. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It's always free, and it takes less than 3 seconds. I would like to first start out by saying I always do the quiz of the day in the beginning, so I don't forget, because sometimes I do forget. I'm getting up there. But the other day, I think it was the 8th, I asked, why are the New York Knickerbockers, why were they called Knickerbockers? What was a Knickerbocker? Right, that was the quiz, and I forgot to answer the next day, so please forgive me. But the answer is, Knickerbockers were originally what the pants worn by the Dutch settlers to New Amsterdam, which would become New York, were called. Washington Irving, writing under the pen name Diedrich Knickerbocker, popularized the term in his satiric, A History of New York, from the beginning of the world to the end of the Dutch dynasty. Knickerbocker came to stand for any New Yorker who could trace their roots back to the town's Dutch origins. The popular New York symbol, Father Knickerbocker, emerged in the late 19th century and was featured across popular culture. In 1854, Manhattan's first baseball team was named the New York Knickerbockers. The New York Knicks basketball team was formed and named in 1946. Their first logo shows Father Knickerbocker with a basketball. Note, the slide shows a later version of Knickerbockers from the 20th rather than the 17th century. And that's the history of the New York Knickerbockers. It was like pants that came up, looked like golf pants. I also would like to say the answer for the word of yesterday was, what was the Philadelphia 76ers name before they were the 76ers? Yes, and the answer to that would be the Syracuse Nationals. Figure that out. Wow, Syracuse. Okay, I want to like to start today by saying a word of the day, and is failure is a great teacher if you are open to its every mistake has a lesson to offer, and that's by the great Oprah. Oprah got some heck of a sayings, man. Also, I would like to talk about a word that I think is very important to have, and that's imagination. A lot of times when I was going through my struggles, I imagined myself somewhere else so I wouldn't have to deal with what I was dealing with, and it really helped me be somewhere. That's why when in Malcolm X, he said they can incarcerate his body, but they couldn't incarcerate his mind, because his imagination can go where you need to go to keep you grounded and keep you strong, in hard times. Imagination is the human faculty or cognitive ability to form mental images, sensations, and concepts that are not currently present to the senses. It is the foundation of creativity also. It is where the subconscious also lies. Problem solving and the processing of past experiences. That's very deep, because that is a real thing that we deal with. We don't even think about that. Okay, today's trivia question is, what are the 3 oldest NFL teams? Okay, and in FIFA scores, France defeated Morocco 2-0. World Cup. WNBA, the Aces defeated the Fire 88-80. Asia Wilson's back. They missed her, boy. They need her. 32 points and 10 rebounds she scored. And the Fever defeated the Mercury 92-89. Kay Mitchell had 29 points, 8 assists, and 3 steals. And Asia Thomas had 22.6 rebounds, 7 assists. The Dream defeated the Storm 89-78, and Heidemann had 20 points for Seattle, and Jay Canada had 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. Look like Josh Hart numbers there. In Major League Baseball, Atlanta defeated Pittsburgh 10-5. The Yankees defeated Tampa Bay 10-4. The Mets defeated Kansas City 7-3. Baltimore defeated the Cubs 3-2. Cleveland defeated Minnesota 5-2. Boston defeated Chicago White Sox 2-1. Detroit defeated Oakland 4-1. Philadelphia defeated Cincinnati 1-0. Miami defeated Seattle 8-4. Milwaukee defeated St. Louis 8-4. Texas 7. Los Angeles Angels 6. Arizona 3. San Diego Padres 1. San Francisco 8. And Colorado Rockies 2. In tennis, my favorite player, Coco Gauff, lost, man. That really messed me up. 6-2, 1-6, 7-6, and I guess I don't know what that 12-10 is, but 12-10 also. And that's a shame because Coco is the future for tennis, and she's a great player. And they got a lot of great players, but that's my favorite right now, Coco Gauff. Go Coco, go get him. I also would like to mention Knicks news. The potential trade of Duece McBride is driven by salary cap constraints. McBride is on an affordable $3.9 million expiring contract because he is due for a significant pay raise, and the Knicks are managing the second apron luxury tax, so they don't have it. They are weighing whether to extend his contract or trade him for front court depth and financial flexibility. I don't understand how they can't, man. All the billions of dollars. I don't understand that, but that's how that go. Let's hope we can keep them. But if not, we got a young bench that didn't even play. They don't even get to play. We got so much players. We need to spread that out. They young. We don't want to get rid of them. They younger than him. So it's not like they're gonna lose nothing. They need to let them players play, man, before they want to go somewhere else. Okay, before I go, I always would like to finish by saying, may each of you want, but never want as long as you live. May you live to be 100, and me 100 minus a day, for I'll never know when good people like you have passed away. May you live as long as you want, but never want as long as you live. I would like to say free Poppy, free C. Just Sadiq, free them now. Peace, wealth, and prosperity to all. And remember, if your device is not on the next place 6-7, then your device is not really on. Peace. Have a good day. I'm out.